Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm going to be making my very first turtle made with resin. And I've got this really large mold I got off of Amazon. This is going to be a gift from my daughter. I have an idea of what I'm going to try to do. I have not made one of these before. But I started thinking about how I want to do this. And for the head, I just want to do like some green. For the body, I'm going to put some of this glass in here. I'm going to put clear first and then the glass face down. And then I'm going to let it sit. And then I was going to put like some green in the back. Light green. I'm not quite sure. I just want to make sure that these show up. And then for the feet, I'm going to wait on them, and then I'll probably put some of these shells. I've had these forever. I just don't want the shells to be popping up out of the feet, so I'll have to put kind of some little ones, smaller ones. I've already taken 2 of these cups. They're 100 milliliters each. So I put 100 of A and 100 of B. They're cast epoxy, which I've used in other videos. I don't have a lot of room right here because I'm trying to get a close-up detail of what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out what to do for his eyes. I may just paint that later. I'm not even sure, quite honestly, how to do the eyes inside. I mean, I guess I could put some mica powder in there, maybe some yellow. I might try that real quick. So let's get started. Let's see. I got some mica powder. So I put this in here in a bigger cup. So there'll be 200 milliliters. But I will use my spinner. So I'm going to fast forward while I mix this up. Alright, it is all mixed up. Right now, we're just going to work on the face, or the head, I should say. And let me see. I'm going to put a drop of resin, just a very, very, very small drop in with the mica powder so it can stick. And got these little makeup brushes. So I'm going to stir this up. I don't know if this is going to work, honestly. I have never put resin in with the mica powder, but I don't want it to blow all over. So I'm going to try to do his eyes. So in here, there's a very detailed, if you look up there, his eyes. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to try it. Just paint some. This is actually glow-in-the-dark mica powder, as a matter of fact. Forgot to mention that. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I don't think I have enough. Let me check. And this comes in several colors. This is Let's Resin Green. It's glow-in-the-dark. I use these for my keychains. And I think I put too much resin in there. All right, let's try this again. Try not to get anywhere else. This is a big mold to work with. My goodness. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It's like it won't stay inside of his eyes. I might just have to use some markers to make the eyes. So kind of might give up on that part, but let's make the head. So I've got some pigment paste, and I'm only going to use a very little bit. Actually, I think I was going to use more than that. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let me get this cup full, because this looks like a big part right here. And I don't know how it's not going to pour out to the rest of the area. So what I might do is just go ahead and put the clear down. So I'm just taking a knife and the pigment paste. You don't need a lot of this at all. It was pretty. So I'm not sure. I might have to do the head separate and then wait. It's kind of a little too late now. Let's see how this is going to work. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of bending them. I have a feeling I knew he was going to do that. So I'm not sure how people are doing this, but yeah. Don't know how that's going to work. So let me just go ahead and pour the rest of this in. This is not how I envisioned it. I hold it like this. I wonder if there's a way you can stand it up, because I just really want the head just to be green. Actually, I have no idea. You know what I should have done first? All right. Let's do this. The head's going to have to be done in the sections after the bottom. So let's go ahead and do what I was going to do. And let's just mix this up. I'm going to go ahead and put the rocks down. It is pretty though. I'm going to have to mix some more, looks like. This is going to be a big project. But first, let me put the rocks down. I'm just going to put them all in there. Sink to the bottom. Oh my goodness. I think that's going to be pretty. These aren't cheap rocks either. Got them at Hobby Lobby and they're like $7 for a little small bag. And I got 2 bags. But I have used them already on some resin clocks. You can look at those videos if you'd like. So this actually may work. So what I'm going to do is probably stop here already, because the head is right here. It's pretty level with the head. And I want to maybe put more green, darker green in the up for the rest of it. think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use the same paste, but make it darker. Just let this settle. Oh my, man, that's pretty. I like this paste. And then what I'll do is maybe put green. Now I'm kind of wondering how this is going to work. I'm going to have to troubleshoot it. And for some reason, I have a butterfly in here. That got mixed up with my rocks. I was doing a butterfly clock the other day. All right. Let me put that somewhere else. Wait, I actually had a little bit left here. That is beautiful color. Oh my goodness. All right. So I'm going to stop here and let it sit for a while, and then I will come back. All right, this is stage 2 of the turtle. I have already filled these about 3/4 of the way each of solo cup because I need a big pour. And I poured it into my big silicone pouring bowl, which is at 750 milliliters right now. And my gloves were not working. It's so hot here today. So I've got these on. My husband got me from Harbor Freight. They have silicone right here, so nothing sticks. But I gotta just be careful right here. So I'm gonna take some more of this, but I'm gonna make it a little bit darker this time. Of the paste, the green paste. The clear got just over his eyes, so the rest is just gonna be darker. All right, let's mix this some more. And I've already mixed this for 3 minutes, try to save time. And it looks like I need some more, but I'm going to use a different knife. I just want to get it inside the paste. Looks like I need a lot of paste. Normally you don't need that much. I'm hoping this is going to be darker. I don't want it too dark now because I don't want to cover up the shells where you can't see them, but I do have mostly clear and a light green. So here we go. Fill up this whole body. Yep, he's a little bit darker. That's what I wanted. Ooh, pretty. This is going to be beautiful. Squeeze his head so something gets inside. That was just about perfect. I did good there. Just kind of get his head filled in. That's what you do with the chest pieces. Kind of squeeze it, make sure everything gets inside. And spray a little bit of alcohol spray. Now I'm going to take some alcohol inks. And this one's not even open yet. That's right, I had to buy a new one. So this is black. Just give a cool effect. And this is going to be white. Look at that. And this is called Stream. Look at that. Looks like shells. I'll do a little bit more black. Oop. Wow. Just hopefully it doesn't get in his head. A little bit is, I think. This is cool. Sorry for all the noise in the background. Evidently, they don't know I'm recording. Ooh, for some reason this one is not open yet. It's the wrong one. There is a piece in here. I may just take some of that and put it in his tail. So let me see if I can do that. Because I'm running over anyways into the arms. So I'm going to take a little bit out of here, put it in his tail. So I guess evidently you got to cover the tail too. There we go. Leave it alone. Then we'll wait and see what it looks like tomorrow. Alright, we are back for the last part, I hope. This is already hardened. It's only been 7 hours. I decided not to wait because I do need to get this done. But I will wait probably for 48 hours before I demold it because this is a big piece. Like, this is going to be heavy. So what I did, I went ahead and mixed everything. You see me mix 100 times. If not, just have to go back and watch my videos. So these are 2 9-ounce. I used 2 9-ounce cups for A and B. I had to open another bottle. So I've got the smaller bottles. So this is a very expensive piece. For a very expensive piece. So if I were to sell something like this, it's going to be a lot. Especially since I've done 3 days on it already. So I went ahead and bought some sand the other day that I've never used. I thought it'd be cool for like alphabet letters, and then I didn't even think about the turtle. So this is only $2.49, and it's 1.5 pounds of sand, and it's called Teal. This is actually called, from Hobby Lobby, called Treehouse Studios. Very fine sand. I've already mixed it in. It feels thick, but it's fine, but because I have it in epoxy. But I had a great idea, so I'm going to make it appear, oops, like the turtle is sitting on sand. So I was trying to, first I was going to put clear at the bottom and then try to get up to the feet, just put all clear, and then put the shells in there. But I'm looking at it, everything's just going to run together. So I'm going to try to fill it with sand, and then a thin layer here and here, and then put in the rocks, and then cover it with sand again, just so I don't have to actually sand. I'm hoping they won't come out jaggedy. But well, I hope this is going to be enough, because I am not mixing anymore. I'm going to, if I have to come back again, I'm just going to put a clear coat over it. So I'm going to pour this. So this is actually a lot. So this is 9 ounces and 9 ounces, 18 ounces, and then it looks a lot more with the sand. Wow. All right, so I'm going to stop here for a second. It looks like I'm going to have to mix some more another day. It's kind of needs to level off too, because this side, it's not quite getting in the feet yet. It's got the arms. But I'm going to go ahead and put some of these shells. I'm going to try to just get them in the corners and not at the bottom. And I'm just going to put a little bit. That actually might help fill it up. Ooh, goodness gracious. I mean, I could put some at the bottom, but I don't really want to, like I said, have to sand this. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Then I'm going to push them down. I hope you'll be able to see these. I mean, it's not that dark. Might not get to see all the details, but you know, it's a beach theme. They're supposed to be covered by water. Oh, look at that big bubble just popped. Man, I think this is going to be pretty. I'm excited. The worst part about resin is having to wait to demold everything. But yeah, this is still hard. See? Yep, this is very good epoxy. I'm not just trying to promote it because I'm trying to get money. I'm saying it is. It's that in the Johnsoon I get off Amazon too. There's 2 resins I have found that cure quick, but not too quick where you still have time to work with it. Oh my goodness. This is going to be beautiful. Oh. I hope she likes it. So excited. Look at that. I might actually have enough after all. I don't want to overfill it. I don't think he has to be all the way to the top. I mean, this is pretty level right here. And it's on the self-leveling table. So I don't know if the mold's crooked or what's going on with the feet here. They're not quite full, and this arm's not quite full. Kind of move it over here. Maybe it just hasn't got over there yet. Look at that. See him all the way in his neck. So I'm going to, yep, there's a bubble. See how it was white through there? So you do want to do this to get inside of his head. Squeeze him. Because I'm doing CPR on him. Turtle, are you alright? Yep. I cleaned all day long. So I'm just finally getting around to work on some crafts. And it's Saturday. I'm not supposed to be cleaning on Saturdays. I cannot wait to see this. I hope it's as good as I envision. I cannot wait. The kid at Christmas demolding this joker. And also, ooh, it's got a little bit of, look at that. Here we go. We should have enough. I'm so happy. Probably should have waited for the rocks to settle first. Ooh, look at that. I can't believe how well I mixed all of these without measuring anything. I'm gonna have to take that down into consideration here. So the first time it was 2 of these 100 milliliter cups. And I want to say the second time, yep, the second time was the 2 solo cups. So the first time, just for the layer, so this is the third layer. Or the third layer is 2 9-ounce cups. So I'm going to try to write that down so I can remember myself and then hopefully help you out so you know how much to use. I don't know if all resin is created equally as far as thickness and all that, and plus remember I did add stuff to it like the sand and so it's just give you a ballpark idea of how much you need. And how much I'll need again, because I am definitely going to make another one if it turns out good. The epoxy is expensive. Swing some over here. It's like his feet don't want to fill in. Make sure the shells stay to the bottom. Alright, so I'm going to just keep playing with it. Go ahead and put my alcohol spray on it because I want to go ahead and start editing this video. And I'm going to put a little heat gun on it. So I'll show you that in a second here. So I use this Conair. It's actually a curling iron, but I took all the parts off of it. And I think it's way better than the heat gun I had, because heat gun I had was too hot. This is not that hot. I can put it on my arm, but it's still enough to get this to cure a little bit. And it has a low and high. I got it on low now. To get the bubbles. I do not use a torch, and I will not use a torch. You can see the bubbles rising. And they will rise because of all this. They will rise because of the shells, because there's air between the shells. We gotta keep an eye on this one. I do not want this one to keep popping up bubbles and I'm not around, so I'm gonna check it about every 5 minutes after I get done. I'm going to keep checking it. Make sure nothing comes to the top, like this little shell here. I'm going to squeeze his head. Sure it gets in every cranny. You can take a spoon like this and just kind of go underneath so you don't get any holes. I've had plenty of holes in my projects from not doing this. Let's go around close to the side. All right, I'm gonna go do some editing, let this sit for a little bit, and then I'll keep checking on it, and then we'll see what it looks like in a couple of days. All right, everybody, we are back, and this is the unreveal of the molding of the big turtle. I'm super excited and also super nervous. He's hard. The shells pretty much stayed down. There's one little bump here and there. I'll have to sand that off. But we're going to go ahead and demold this. And I'm so scared because this does not look easy. I don't know. Oh my goodness. So this is interesting. So okay, so there's part of the mold here and here. I don't know if I was supposed to fill that in or not. I think so. Oh boy. I don't even know what I'm doing. All right. I'm so nervous. God, so how in the world? Oh my gosh. This is scary. Oh my gosh. All right. This part's confusing to me. Maybe I wasn't supposed to put something in here. Oh boy. How is this possible? Holy crap. Oh no. I don't think I was supposed to put anything in this part. But why? That's his tail. I guess I could pull on these parts. I'm so scared. All right. I guess I'm gonna have to use gravity. Oh, I guess his head comes off first. Oh my gosh. And so, folks, evidently you're not supposed to fill this part. So, I'm not sure about why I filled those. So, I don't understand. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Wow. Oh my goodness. So don't do what I do. That's why I couldn't get it off. Do not fill the tail and the sides. Oh, I hope I didn't rip my mold. Let me check. Let's put him down for a minute. Absolutely breathtaking. I did good. Sorry. Look at that. Better than I expected. Wow. That's simply amazing. I got a little bit here to clean up. I could probably get with the, since it hasn't been over 48. Oh yeah, it comes off easy. If excuse me, I'm in my pajamas. Oh my, he is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what to do with the eyes. Wow. I can't even describe this. Wow. I wonder how much he weighs. He weighs a lot. Isn't he cute? Definitely beautiful. There's a little tip of his tail. So basically, I wasn't supposed to fill these. I hope she loves it. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll probably do something with the eyes. I just don't know what yet. Maybe just a little black line going across. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Thank you for watching and happy crafting. I forgot I put the glow in the dark mica powders in it. Wow. Can see it a little bit. Let me see the black light. But she always has black lights in her room anyways, so she had some black lights everywhere. That's wild. Yep. Yep, definitely need to do something with his eyes. Wow.